Well, I mean, the reason we got into this is to make music, you know, so, and it's funny, the further you get into it, there's so many more considerations that making music becomes, sadly, can get pushed aside when you don't want it to, but, you know, I think we're thinking just kind of short to mid-term at the moment to finish the next record and see where that takes us. We're trying to get too far ahead of ourselves, basically, you know. I don't know if we see it so much as feel it, because you notice when your albums don't sell nearly as much as you think they are, but you know, you're getting good numbers to shows and people obviously coming to the gigs that know your music. And you know, obviously it's like suddenly the emphasis is on making music from playing live, which is good if you're a good live band and you enjoy doing it. But what do you set up my nose? We've kind of, yeah, it feels like we've been touring for about a year non-stop almost, with a few breaks in between. I guess I can't complain, you know? I guess, yeah, if the work's there, it's good. But I don't know really what's going to happen with the industry. I don't really know. We're just kind of trying to feel our way through it like everyone else at the moment.
It's pretty exhausting, and you can only really do it as a single person. Like if you had as you said, if you had kids or whatever, some people to look after, then it would be impossible. Yeah. I can barely afford I can't really pay rent anywhere at the moment, which is handy. Yeah. Touring lots, you don't have to pay rent.
ideally, it's one of those things now we're sort of resigned to the fact that it exists and there's nothing we can do to stop it. Ideally, what you'd like to think is that for every person that downloaded your record, they would either come to a gig or, you know, buy a physical copy or, you know, buy a t-shirt when they come to the gig or whatever, you know, to balance out the loss of income in that other area. But sadly, I don't think people are that conscientious or that moral. I think there's got to be, something's going to happen in the next few years to balance out that deficit that artists, because I mean, a lot of artists are really feeling it. You know? It's hard to kind of, I can see the benefits of things, of your music being available to a lot of people and being able to sort of disseminate your music very quickly and easily. That can be a really beneficial thing for bands that are trying to establish themselves. But there will come a point, I think, where something needs to happen for, as we were saying before, for it to be sustainable for bands. You know, it's got to balance out somewhere else. Otherwise, independent music will just disappear. You know, in some ways.